What do you think of when you hear the word crash out?
What's up, ass nigga? Come on! Yo, get off this nigga! Yo, come on! Yo! Come on, man! Y'all niggas know the fuck up! Oh! Stop playing! Don't slap any nigga over here! Take home!
The word crash out is a word a lot of people use nowadays. Everybody uses it so much to the point where it's become a personality for certain people. Now you can have whatever definition for what a crash out is for yourself, but in this video, I'm sure we can all agree that the people I'm about to talk about are D1 crash outs. Now I'm sure we all got people we think about when I say D1 crash out, but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Like, this dude is responsible for the reason we even use the word crash out. Like, he's carrying the crash out legacy on his shoulders right now, and that's Baby Kia. Like, I don't even know where to start with this dude. He literally screams in all of his songs and raps about the most outrageous murderous lyrics. Like, how did that one bar go about giving you candy with razor blades in it, and if you pick the wrong one, boy, I swear to God, that's on you. All I know is if you spit that out, boy, I bet I shoot. Hold on, that's low-key a bar. But aside from all that, just by his lyrics, you can tell that he's a top-tier crash out. The next crash out I want to talk about is Gone from Hunter x Hunter. Now, from the looks of it, you might think Gon is just an innocent little kid, but don't let that fool you. Behind that innocent face, he is a D1 crash out. Now, Gon did start off as an innocent little kid until Pito decided to kill his friend Kite. And once Gon was able to get his get back on Pito, the crash out begun. Like, Gon crashed out so hard, he lost all his powers and stopped being the main character. Like, when's the last time a character crashed out so hard the author just stopped drawing them? Like, bro was ready to give up his plot armor over his revenge. If that's not D1, I don't know what else is. Now, the next crash out I want to talk about is none other than the OG himself, DoodleBob. Now, for DoodleBob, there's not much talking that needs to be done. From the moment he got any sort of freedom in the show, he became an instant menace. Now, some of this could have been prevented because the #1 rule when dealing with crash outs is to never give them a weapon. And what did SpongeBob do? Give him a weapon. And this wasn't just any weapon that SpongeBob gave him. He gave him the pencil of creation. This means he was able to create and erase anything he wanted. So he started to instantly make all types of hazards. He even used pieces of Patrick's body as bowling pins. Like, DoodleBob would be the most OG crash out if the next one didn't exist. David. David is the first coming of crash outs, the OG crash out. Bro did not take no for an answer. All he had on his mind was mischief. Like, bro was flooding baths, drawing on the walls, getting mud on the floor, playing with his food. He was even running around the streets butt booty naked. And even though David paved the way for all the future crash outs, at least by the end of the story he was able to get his act together. But let me tell you about one crash out who could not get his act together even after generations. And that is none other than Dio Brando himself, the generational crash out. So basically, Dio's father passed away and he told Dio to go live with the Joestar family because they owed him a favor for whatever reason. And you know the first thing he did when he moved in? He killed his new stepbrother's dog. And on top of that, he decided to spit on his dad's grave. Like, bro just has crash out coursing through his veins. Long story short, Dio just caused so many bad things to happen in the new family he joined. Like, he even got his new brother's dad killed. And I know this is gonna sound wild, but after everything was said and done, he became a vampire, so he was basically immortal, and he came back generations later just to finish off the Joestar bloodline. And if this crash out lore doesn't convince you that he's D1, I don't know what would. But at this point, I'm just yapping. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below who are some of your favorite crash outs. Oh, and also, I made a Discord, link in description. I'm trying to grow my community, so go ahead and join up the Discord in the description. And hey, if you don't join, hey, all I'm saying is next time I make a crash out list, I'm gonna have to include myself.